You almost built it. Here's how to finish. If you've already signed up for Knack, started building your app, and then stopped because things got confusing, overwhelming, or you just weren't sure what to do next, this video is for you. Most trial users quit with their app only half built. Today, I'll show you 4 overlooked features in Knack that not only will get you unstuck, but actually unlock growth in your business once you launch. Let's start with number 1. First up, templates. Knack has pre-built templates for things like project trackers, CRMs, or customer portals. These will get you about 80% of the way there in just a few clicks. Don't start from scratch, use templates as your foundation, and that will save you hundreds of hours in build time. Now, let's take a look in Knack right now and see how we could do this with templates. If you sign in, then you're going to be taken to your screen, and if you click this button right here where it shows start from a template, this allows you to filter the type of template based on your business or what you're trying to build. In the comment section down below, let me know, what are you trying to build? Maybe you're in the construction field. You can see different customer portals, project management, contact directory, and the list goes on. Same for finance or government. Pick the right kind of template based on your use case, and then you can go and start in a snap. So let's say, for instance, I'm in construction. I can do customer portal, and then I can say create application right here. And in just a few moments, it's going to be building out my application. Look right here. Congratulations, your customer portal app is ready. Let's get started. In the comment section down below, let me know, have you started with a template, or what kind of business are you trying to build and you can use Knack for it? Let's look at number 2, AI generated apps. Instead of staring at a blank screen, you can just describe your workflow, like, I need a system to manage inventory and track orders, and Knack builds it for you. Think of it as your safety net. Even if you're new to databases, AI fills in the structure so you can focus on refining, not reinventing. Now, let's take a look at how this works. If we go into Knack, we're going to again go to our dashboard once we log in. And instead of going to start from a template, we can generate with AI. So just how I mentioned it right here, maybe I want to create a system for managing inventory and tracking orders. I can describe the app right here. And I can also decide to kind of give it inspiration. I can say, like, I can go with client portal right here and it builds it out for me. So this kind of gives you an idea of how to describe your application if you want to. And if you wanted to expand on this, I guess you could copy this and put it into ChatGPT and just say, like, I want this, but for my industry, and can go from there. So say, for instance, copy this, I go into chat and say, refer to the following prompt to build my application. I want to make a change to make it specific for my industry. So here I can describe it. I might say, I have a plumbing business, something like that. If I can spell that correctly, that would be great. Okay. And I'll say refer to the prompt below. Okay. So we have that. I'm going to clean up my grammar a little bit. So here I am putting in a little information about my business. It's going to be tailoring some things. And then I'm getting a better prompt than what I would have put in. It says I'm running a plumbing business and I need a client-facing portal that handles service calls and projects. So we have a lot of details here. Let me bring in the first paragraph, put it here, and then I can create. And again, what I would do is look over, make sure that it's something, you don't want to just blindly just say, oh, that looks good, and just copy and paste it. I'm making sure that it aligns with what I'm looking for. And then here, in just a few minutes, it's going to be building this out based on all of the details I just gave it. And just like that, now we have our app ready. Now, if I zoom in for a second, it says, congratulations, your app is ready. And it breaks down the different tables that it made, the different pages, the user roles, and I can get started just like that. It already has the pages built out, and I think this looks like a great starting point for my business. In the comment section down below, let me know, have you used the different AI features with Knack, or what are you trying to build? Third is the partner network. If you've ever hit a wall, you don't have to figure it out alone. Knack has an experts directory filled with partners who can help you finish your build or customize it to your exact use case. And here's something that most people don't know. Knack is one of the only platforms that's truly agency friendly. Most no code tools either don't let you host client apps in your own account or they force you to pay separately for every single app. Knack's plans are built for agencies. You can start with just a couple of clients and then scale inside one account as you grow. It's the most flexible option if you're building for others, not just yourself. Now, to get started with that, to find an expert, you can go to the main page. And once you're on knack.com, you can scroll down to the bottom and you can go under resources, hire an expert. There, you're going to be able to see the experts directory and start checking out different experts. You can see their reviews, how they do. Also, you can check out their websites, learn more about them, and you can specialize in the type of build that you're looking to do. So, what are you waiting for? Make sure that you look at the link down below to get started and connect with an expert today. Now, let's tackle the number one mistake trial users make: the parent child relationship. This is where many builds break. Without the right link between tables, your data just sits there. But once you fix that connection, suddenly your app comes alive. Now, how can we fix this? There are a couple different ways to do this. Number one, there are great articles like this one from Knack where it teaches you how to build smarter parent child relationships with connections in Knack. And that's just basically how the different databases connect or talk to each other and relate to different parts of data within your application. Now, this breaks down an understanding many to one connections or many to many. Basically, that's just how the database connects. This allows you in this article to learn more, but this is another thing that you can do when you're using templates or using AI. They can already set up those tables and those relationships for you. So take advantage of this. But this article can allow you to understand the concept of what you need for your own application. So, number one, you can read over this and then start planning out your application, or you can be using templates or AI to be building those tables and those relationships for you. In the comment section down below, let me know. Have you been having trouble with this? Do you get stuck with these different types of connections in Knack? And if you want to see experts come onto this channel and teach you or show you different examples of how to use AI or templates or how to build out these connections in real time, let me know in the comments section down below. And finally, number four, Knack's hidden growth levers. Once your app is live, you can plug in integrations, run advanced reports, and set permissions so your team sees exactly what they need. But here's where Knack really sets itself apart: Knack Flows. Instead of bolting on half a dozen third party automation tools, you can build your workflows directly inside of Knack. For small and medium sized businesses, this can be huge. It reduces SaaS sprawl, saves money, and keeps everything in one place. This is how you can move beyond just an app. You're creating a streamlined system that scales with your business. First, to access Knack Flow, you need to sign in. And once you're in the dashboard here, we're going to go to one of our applications. Once we go into the application that we're working on the left hand side, we get a bunch of different options. Now, the tables, this is where we have all of the information saved. Then we have users here, pages, themes. But if we go down to flows here, this really allows us to start building out all of these different types of flows. Now, there are a couple different ways that we can do this here. We can select a template, and so we can first install these different parts. So we can have Google Contacts, Google Sheets, and go on from there. So once we install that, then we can start deciding on creating an automation. Now, there are a couple different things that we can do. It mentions like add a trigger when this happens in a selected app, add an action, do this in the selected app. So there are different ways that we can start building this out. And as we're choosing an application, you're seeing all the different types of ones we have. So if I want to start typing in, now I can narrow it down, including Google Workspace Admin, Google Play, the list goes on and on. We have so many different options here. I would refer back to our other video of building out the workflow or what we are trying to build to have a plan before we go into workflows here to start thinking about, or before we go into Knack Flows, we have to think about where our plan is. So there's going to be a link or a button to refer back to the other video to help you with this. But this will really allow you to build out your application and streamline your application and your business. So let's recap. Number one, you have templates to jumpstart your build. Two, AI to auto generate apps. Three, a partner network, which will allow you to scale with experts. And four, growth levers that allow you to have reporting, integrations, Knack flows all under one roof. And don't forget, fixing that one parent child relationship could be the key to finally finishing. You've almost built your app. Don't let your app sit unfinished. Knack gives you the tools, experts, and shortcuts to make it a reality. Jump back in today. Your future business is awaiting.